This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Quick punch scores. Neither man really defending themselves. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He fails to score with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. There's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice exchange here from both men. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
Plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. He misses with that jab. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Why aren't they defending? Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
But now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. It's all offense all the time. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. So that left lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it.
There's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Still swinging with nothing left. The courage on display here is incredible. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without a doubt.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? Here we go, it's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. That punch landed. And this round is nearly over. we saw in that last. There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good right hand. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Left punch. Neither man really defending themselves. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Nice exchange here from both men. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About a one-side. There's the bell to start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good punch. Score again with the left hand. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Not going to let this one go to the judges. That's a scoring left hand. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the... We've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
No power in those punches. men step back for just a moment. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Right hook misses. Keeping their gloves up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell to start round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Oh, that punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A judge in this fight, both fighters have had their big moments. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Right hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that we thought we would have made it to 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch scores. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. It looks like this one's going to be over. What a shot that put him down.
Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering.
they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Frazier, and that may just do it. He is not moving. What a shot that put him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the end, we get a split decision.
A split decision, you know what? I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work. We enjoyed the action. Split decision. Totally agree with it. You never know. We might see it all over again.